While we're standing, let's take a silent prayer or meditation. Thank you. We may be seated. Just a reminder, honorable members, that in terms of the rules, the times allocated to member statement is as follows. Each member, 1.5 minutes allocated. MEC's response to statement is 2 minutes, and a maximum of 7 minutes of the statement are allowed under this rule. Are there any member statement? Honorable Mwela.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Speaker and honorable members. The African National Congress is worried about the latest report that the prevalence of gun violence has escalated to alarming levels. Gun-Free South Africa has released a statement after a series of gun violent confrontations between law enforcement, criminals, element, relationship, and the household disputes. In most cases, Cash in transit, haste, illegal firearms, rifles, and ammunition are recovered. Honorable Deputy Speaker, acquiring guns illegally, especially automatic rifles as AK-47s, has become so easy in South Africa. Part of the reason here in Mpumalanga is because we are neighboring Mozambique. It's an easy passage of smuggling firearms into our country because of our border management. Honorable Deputy Speaker, during the last month, stakeholders' engagement by the Department of Community Safety, Security and Licensing in Komazi, Honorable Masiye, emphasized that there is a need to strengthen enforcement of border control, especially in Lobombo mountain borderline. We therefore, as the ANC, would like to appeal to all relevant authorities administering the issuing of firearms licensing to do a thorough background check before issuing gun licenses. I therefore submit. Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. I'm informed that there are no executive statements. So, Honorable Member from MK, my apology, I will recognize quickly.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker, the Honorable House. Honorable Speaker, schools are institutions of learning, and they help in nurturing the future of our children who are going to become leaders tomorrow. Allow me to highlight one of the sterling work done with the learners of Summer Hill Prep School, who participated for the first time in the ESCOM Science Expo, which was held in Sabi on the 27th July 2024. The school, in its first time of participation in the ESCOM Science Expo, decided to take 8 learners to represent the school. The performance of the learners was exceptional, and they outdid the counterparts. They did being the first time comers in the competition. The school received 6 medals, which is excellent achievement. Honorable Speaker, the learners is Lebogang Mosehla and Kia Moshesh, 1 gold medals each, whilst 3 learners managed to get silver medals, and 1 learner got a bronze medal from the same school. The gold medalists are proceeding to the next round of the date to be mentioned or to be confirmed. Honorable Deputy Speaker, as MK Party, we would like to congratulate the school and the teachers for excellent nurturing the learners and more accolades go to the learners for presenting their idea in an excellent manner. We wish the school and the learners all the best as they approach the next round and hope that they attain more medals. Honorable Deputy Speaker, the Department of Education should be applauded for the excellent work done. We also want to encourage other schools to emulate Summer Hill Preparatory School in preparing future scientists of our province and the country at large. Once again, congratulations to the learners and the teachers of Summer Hill Prep School. You made us proud. I so move.
Thank you. Now, honorable members, I think I would like to call upon the Honorable MEC of Safety on the first motion so that he can then respond, and then he will be followed by the Leader of Business now that the MEC of Education, the Honorable MEC of Education is not present. No. Yeah, no, you are noted, honorable members. I'll come back to you. Take it easy.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Indeed, we are sharing the same sentiment as the department with the honorable, with the statement that has been raised by Honorable Muela. Indeed, we need to strengthen our borders and make sure that we encourage the visibility of police so that we curb the increase of guns within our communities. Therefore, we are going to work hard as men and women in blue so that we make sure that our community are safe. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much. The Leader of Business.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker. Indeed, we welcome the motion statement raised by member. Where credit is due must be given. We definitely agree with yourself that we must congratulate the Department of Education and the school in particular and the child concerned for the good work. We are currently seeing the Olympic taking place in France. You can see that that can bring us closer to the Olympic in the future if we do support that school and the kid concerned as this legislature. And we welcome that, we appreciate, to give credit where it's due. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Honorable Member Mkabela.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Speaker. Honorable Deputy Speaker, I rise on behalf of the economic freedom fighters to condemn the incident that took place in Emalahleni Ward 9, where a woman was stabbed by her sister's boyfriend on Sunday afternoon for refusing to disclose her sister's whereabouts. The perpetrator was apprehended 2 days ago and appeared in court just yesterday and was released thereafter. We are deeply saddened as gender-based violence remains a significant problem in the province and affects countless individuals on a daily basis. This is a clear indication that the Department of Community Safety, Security and Liaison is failing to discharge its duties of providing security services and eradicating crime. The EFF call on Acting Provincial Police Commissioner Major General Zephania Mkhwanazi to ensure that this incident is investigated thoroughly and the suspect is charged accordingly. We also call on courts to mete out heavy sentences against all those found guilty of killing and abusing women and children in our communities. I thank you.
Honorable MEC.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Indeed, we are sharing the same sentiment. We are working very hard as the department. We have classified all the schools whom we think they are hotspot in terms of crime. We are going to attend to those schools. However, we must indicate to the Honorable House, to this House, that when we pounce to those schools, we must not complain that we are harassing learners in the school. However, we are going to do our work. All the school that has been classified they are going to be attended to as such. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Member. No, Honorable Makaba, just wait. Okay. What is your point of order?
It's not a point of order, it's
Okay.
just correction. We didn't speak of any school.
Come again?
My statement didn't mention any school. I hear the MEC is responding and then mentioning schools.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you will familiarize himself about what you have submitted, right? Thank you. As we proceed.
Thank you, Honourable Deputy Speaker. As we embrace and enjoy Women's Month this August, the DA is urgently calling on all men within the province to take a stand against and vocally oppose the disturbing increase in violence against women and children, highlighted by another brutal crime this week in our area. A woman was tragically shot and killed at the hand of her husband. In just the last 3 months, the region has witnessed horrific acts of violence, including the discovery of several bodies, 3 young women over the ages of 20 and 3 children aged between 3 and 16 found burned or decapitated or buried in shallow graves in the Pienaar Township, an area plagued with crime. These tragedies call for a resolute response, particularly from men in our communities. We need to hear your voices declaring enough is enough. During this month dedicated to women, we urge the men of Mpumalanga to actively support and safeguard women and children and to assist in identifying culprits who are often known within the communities. Without this crucial community involvement, especially from our men, the police struggle to effectively address these crimes. The DA condemns all forms of femicide and gender-based violence in Mpumalanga. We also call on the provincial government to adopt comprehensive measures aimed at preventing these crimes. This should include increasing public awareness and offering more robust support services for victims and enhancing community policing efforts. We extend our heartfelt condolences to the families and communities devastated by these atrocious acts. The DA stands for you and demands immediate and firm action to safeguard the safety and security of all citizens. As the DA, we remain dedicated to advocating for a safer, fairer society where the rights and dignity of women and children are actively protected by both Mpumalanga and South Africa. I thank you.
Thank you. Honorable MEC.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Greetings to yourself and the House at large. Honorable Speaker, indeed, we also condemn the killings of our women and children in our province and in our country as a whole. Honorable Speaker, as I have said yesterday, that this is a call to all of us, different parties, stakeholders, even our communities, that we work together to end this scourge. But as a department, we will continue to roll out and intensify programs to educate our communities, educate them to report any crimes that they see, gender-based violence. So this is a call to all of us to work together to end this scourge. Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker.
Thank you. That concludes our member statement. Now we proceed. I'm informed that there are no executive statements. Are there any motions without notice? MEC.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. On behalf of the African National Congress, I would like to rise and move a motion without notice for this House to appreciate our provincial government for planning to host a Provincial Women's Day. The Women's Day will be celebrated on Friday, the 9th of August at Feni Sports Ground in Chief Albert Utulu local municipality. Noting that South Africa commemorates Women's Month in August as a tribute to the more than 20,000 women who marched to the Union Building on the 9th of August 1956 in protest against the extension of past laws to women. Our women are faced with a wide range of issues such as domestic violence, child abuse, HIV and AIDS, unemployment, gender discrimination, as well as poverty. Furthermore, noting that Women's Day is a celebration of the social, economic, cultural and political achievement of women. It's this day to reflect on the progress we've made towards gender equality and to recognize the challenges that still lie ahead. Honourable Deputy Speaker, as we commemorate this day, we must remember the tremendous contribution that women have made to our society and recognize the challenges that they are still faced. I so move.
Thank you. The question before the House is whether we agree to adopt the motion.
Agreed.
So agreed. Honourable Member.
Thank you, Honourable Deputy Speaker. I rise on behalf of the Democratic Alliance to deliver a motion without notice, noting that as we approach the much anticipated opening of the international fresh produce market, I rise to highlight a critical opportunity or a crucial opportunity that promises to bolster the economic landscape for our agricultural sector, particularly benefiting both emerging and commercial farmers in our province. The new market stands as a beacon of potential, poised to significantly uplift agricultural communities by providing a robust platform for increased visibility and distribution of locally produced commodities. This development is especially pertinent for the export of subtropical fruits such as macadamias, where there exists a substantial market in China. Noting further that China's role as a formidable global market leader cannot be understated, the current import tariffs imposed significantly affects the competitiveness of our exports. Further noting that engaging with the Customs Tariff Commission of the State Council of China to discuss the potential reduction of these tariffs could open vast new avenues for our local products, enhancing their market accessibility and consequently benefiting our farmers and the provincial economy at large. In light of this, the Democratic Alliance calls on the House to adopt the Department to initiate discussions with the Customs Tariff Commission of the State Council of China to negotiate the possibility of reducing import taxes on these products. We believe that with the department's support in facilitating these negotiations, we can open up new avenues for our agricultural products and drive growth in our sector. I thank you.
Thank you. The question before the House is whether we agree to adopt a motion.
Agreed.
So agreed. Yes, Honourable Member from EFF.
Mr. Speaker, I rise on behalf of the Economic Freedom Fighters to welcome the sentencing and life imprisonment of a 35-year-old man by the Mbombela Sexual Offence Court for raping and impregnating his 14-year-old sister-in-law. According to a report, the perpetrator was married to the victim's sister and was residing with the victim in Barberton. The victim was bought by her sister to stay with her sister so that she could be close to the school she was attending at the time. In October 2019, the accused wife went out to play cards, leaving the accused with the victim in the house. He took advantage of the victim, sexually assaulted, and impregnated her. The EFF applauds the investigating officer for doing a sterling job in ensuring that the culprit is behind bars. We need a great accountability in South African police services with respect to rape investigation and intimate partner violence cases. I so move.
The question before the House is whether we agree to adopt a motion.
Agreed.
Agreed. Yes, Honourable Member from DA, thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I rise on behalf of the Democratic Alliance to deliver a motion without notice, noting that the gross violation of the right to clean water has severely been violated. Noting further the residents in Msukaligwa has been left yet again to fend for themselves at the hand of an uncaring and unwilling local government. Further noting, Honourable Deputy Speaker, the residents rightfully are extremely frustrated and have expressed their unhappiness. The Vaal River Klein Drinkwater Stream and dams like the Pet Dam are all examples of freshwater reserves being affected by the continuous pollution of an ineffective wastewater treatment plant. It is absolutely a shame how the municipality is choosing to ignore the court order to halt the pollution into the freshwater reserves in and around the municipality. The water in Msukaligwa is totally unfit for human and animal consumption and a risk of waterborne diseases like cholera. I therefore call on this August House to adopt that the Portfolio Committee on COCTA does an oversight to Msukaligwa local municipality and ensures that the municipality adheres to the recent court order and stop the pollution of the Vaal River Klein Drinkwater Stream and the Pet Dam. The municipality's water is potable and is readily available to its residents. To ensure that services delivered adhere to the Constitution for the right to clean water. I so move.
Thank you. That concludes our motion without notice. Now we move to notice of motion. Let's put the question whether we adopt. We agreed to adopt the motion. So agreed. Thank you. Now we move to our motions. Are there any notice of motions? Honourable Member.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, I rise on behalf of the Democratic Alliance to table a notice of motion calling on this August House to debate the serious impact of food insecurity in Mpumalanga on our households. In the Premier's opening address, he stated that 71% of the households in the province is food insecure. Out of 1.4 million households in Mpumalanga, 994,000 households are food insecure. This is a devastating number. That means that 3.5 million people are not sure where their next meal will come from. It is unacceptable that the department made the decision to reduce the number of households receiving food through the Community Nutrition and Development Centres. 65,818 households do not have access to food through the CNDs anymore. This reduction is concerning since unemployment is rising, the poverty rate is just over 50%, and the majority of residents are living below the lower bound poverty line in the province. Surely the reduction cannot be a solution to the problem of food insecurity. I would like to call on this August House to debate in the next sitting the serious food insecurity in the homes and which steps should be implemented in the current term to reduce the number of people going to bed hungry. Thank you.
The motion is noted and it will be dealt with accordingly. Now we'll go to formal motions. Oh, my apology. Yes.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Greetings to the House. Honorable Speaker, noting the recent scourge in GBV, which has led to murder of three young women over the age of 20 years old and a 16-year-old month ago in Pinar, just outside Mbombela. Allow me, on behalf of the economic freedom fighters, to move a motion that the House consider in each sitting to debate about the need to establish a unit within the Department of Social Development to effectively respond to GBV cases within the province. I so move.
The motion is noted and it will be dealt with accordingly. In an absentia of any motion, notice of motion, we move. Honourable members, there is a formal standing in the name of the Honourable MEC, of Leader of Business and Government, Honourable MEC Mashilo, to table the formal motion.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker and the honorable members. I, Speed Katishi Mashilo, Member of Executive Council in Mpumalanga Province, move that the House notes that whereas Section 63B of the Remuneration of Public Office Bearers Act of 1998, Act number 20 of 1998, compels the provincial legislature to adopt a resolution determining the salary and allowance of the Premier. And whereas the Mpumalanga Provincial